Hello and welcome back to the channel. It is the penultimate World Cup recap today after last night's third place playoff between France and England before today's finale. So let's get straight into it. This is the World Cup recap. We had a 10-goal thriller as England secured third place at the 2026 FIFA World Cup with a 6-4 win over France. It is England's best finish to a World Cup since winning the competition in 1966. So even though the expectations were high and everything went really low after the defeat to Argentina, you might be able to say that Thomas Tuchel has improved this England side. For France, their bid for a third consecutive podium finish at the World Cup goes astray after last night's defeat. The match produced 10 goals, obviously with a 6-4 scoreline. It became the highest scoring third place playoff ever and beat the game between West Germany and France in 1963, which finished 6-3. Obviously, like I said, it was good for England to finish on a high, beating France. I know, look, it was a bit of a nothing game, but it was still a very good watch. For France and even Kylian Mbappé, he managed to score 2 of France's 4 goals and he put himself outright in the lead for the Golden Boot in this 2026 competition. He's on 10, Lionel Messi is on 8 going into tonight's final. Messi will need a hat-trick to overtake him in the Golden Boot race or to draw, but I do think that Messi will be more focused on securing back-to-back World Cups for Argentina than getting his Golden Boot. And of course, coming up tonight, we have the biggest game of the year, the biggest game of every 4 years, you might say, as Spain take on Argentina in the 2026 FIFA World Cup final in New Jersey. I think going into the game, you would probably say that Argentina are the favourites just because of the Messi factor, I suppose, kind of the way most of their knockout games went to extra time and they were able to pull themselves back. They've been a kind of a permanent story, I suppose, in terms of just always kind of their never say die attitude. Whereas Spain kind of came into the World Cup and their biggest story was drawing with Cape Verde 0-0 in the opening game. But Spain have only conceded 1 goal in the entire tournament. They're undefeated, like Argentina, of course. But I think it's very similar to the Euros of 2 years ago in 24 when Spain were kind of just plugging along. Nobody was really taking much notice of them until the semi-finals and the finals again. I can see this going either way. Personally, I would like to see Argentina go back-to-back and Messi go back-to-back, and I think it'd be a perfect opportunity for him then literally just to go up to the cameras, go up to all the interviewers after the game tonight and just say, I'm done. It would be a great way to bow out. I think if he retired after tonight's game, nobody would begrudge him on it. Maybe Inter Miami, who have him probably under contract, but Spain, I think as well, look, they're a great side, great footballing side. 2008 and 2010, they won the Euros and then the World Cup, and then they won the Euros again in 2012, starting, I suppose, a kind of 6-year kind of dominance in international tournaments. They already have their Euros. They're now in the World Cup final. We could see another similar type of dominance from Spain on the international scene, but it's going to be a great game. Plenty of goals, I hope, like the 22 final, of course, between France and Argentina. If we get anything like that game tonight, I think we'll be very happy as viewers. So yeah, as I said, I'm hoping for an Argentina win, but I wouldn't begrudge Spain either of a win. So that is the day 34 recap of the 2026 FIFA World Cup. If you've enjoyed these videos, make sure to like, subscribe, and share the channel with anybody who you think would enjoy these videos too. And until the final World Cup recap, day 35, which will be coming out tomorrow, I'll talk to you later.